This is Music Life. I am convinced that studying music makes for a better life. Knowing how to play the violin, knowing how to play the piano, knowing how to play the guitar, knowing how to play the cello, those things make for a richer life. And that's what we are exploring with Music Life. So I want you to go on this journey with me, and I want us to talk about how music has enriched the lives of those who have embraced it. From not only my students, but students from all over the world. Music Life. Hello, audience. I want to introduce a phenomenal guest to you. Her name is Mia Moore, and her mother called me up when Mia was 7 years old. And the mother, tongue-in-cheek, said to me, she said, "I want you to teach my daughter how to sing opera." I said, "Opera? Oh my goodness, are you serious?" Every music book that I've ever studied said that we should start students studying just basic voice at 9 years old. Well, Mia was 7 years old when her mother called me. And then she had the request of her daughter singing opera. And I just did not even know what to do with that. I felt overwhelmed by that. I didn't know what to do. I just didn't have any answers for her. But I took Mia on, and Mia came to me, and we just started with some simple things. But then we eventually graduated to a harder song called The Tree. Mia did not want to, well, I'll say this. Mia wanted to sing The Tree. My other students did not want to sing The Tree because it was very challenging. But she sang that song, and I allowed her to participate in a recital, even though I hadn't had her for a whole year. I broke all the rules with Mia, and I'm so glad I did, because Mia has traveled all over the world. She has sung Italian arias in Italy. Italian arias in Italy. And what a cool name she has. Mia Moore, my love. She is my love. All of my students are my loves. So I want you to just tune in to what Mia has to say and what Mia has to show you with her beautiful, beautiful voice, and how I was able to be a part of her life with the Blue Violin Music Education Center. We are going to look at how music has embraced and enriched her life.
I started lessons with Blue Violin back in 2010 or 2011. I was 7 years old. It was my first experience in what it means to be a vocalist. And I am forever grateful because I walked away with many things. A lot of what I learned at Blue Violin doesn't necessarily need to be related to music, but I learned a lot about what it means to be dedicated, hardworking, passionate, and how to apply love into my craft. I was given a piece that was a challenge piece that I always go and look back to now to remind myself what I need to do and how hard it is to really pursue a dream and how consistent you need to be. And that's really what I learned at Blue Violin. Currently, I'm pursuing my bachelor's in music performance and classical voice at Schulich School of Music in Montreal, Canada. And you all can find and hear my music at the_MI_AMOR. And how has music enhanced my life? Music has enhanced my life by giving me an avenue of communication that feels much more comfortable. Language and speaking and words didn't always really seem to feel so comfortable in my mouth, but melodies did. And it's really opened a gateway for me to communicate my soul and my feelings and my expressions much more comfortably.
Because Yeah.